Months after Kim Kardashian opened up about her experience as a mother, she shared her thoughts on the possibility of having more children. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. Months after Kim Kardashian opened up about the struggles and emotional side of being a mother, she has once again found herself in the spotlight, this time for speaking about the possibility of having more children in the future. The idea of Kim wanting to add more kids to her already full household might sound surprising to many, especially because her life is already incredibly packed with responsibilities and commitments. She balances raising 4 children, building her billion-dollar brand, pursuing her legal career, managing fashion projects, and working on several shows and films. For most people, even handling half of that would be overwhelming. Yet Kim seems to operate in a space where she constantly pushes her own limits. Kim's comments came during a conversation on the world's first podcast with Aaron and Sarah Foster, which happened right before the premiere of the Kardashians Season 6 on Hulu in early February 2025. The hosts brought up the subject of babies, and surprisingly, Kim did not shy away from the topic. In fact, her words gave fans the impression that she is seriously considering expanding her family, despite already being the mother of 4 children with her ex-husband Kanye West. What triggered this thought, according to Kim, was seeing her sister Kourtney with her new baby, Rocky. She admitted that watching her sister take care of a little one again made her miss that stage of life. Kim explained that her youngest child, Sam, is now 5 years old, which makes her feel like those baby days are far behind her. With Chicago turning 7 recently, St. being 9, and North already 11, Kim realizes that her children are growing fast, and the baby phase is long gone in her household. She confessed on the podcast that she often feels nostalgic for those early years, saying that she misses the joy of having a baby around the house. For someone like Kim, who has always been open about her strong bond with her kids, that longing does not come as a shock. She has frequently shared moments with her children on social media and on the family's reality show, showing the world that no matter how busy her life gets, being a mother remains her greatest role. However, this new revelation still caught many fans by surprise, especially because just a few months ago, Kim had spoken about the challenges of motherhood in a very emotional way, admitting how hard it is to raise children while also preparing them to one day live independently. But now, despite those earlier comments, Kim seems to be leaning toward the possibility of embracing motherhood all over again. Not only did she say she misses the baby stage, but she also added an interesting detail: if she were to have more children, she would prefer to have 2 instead of just 1. Her reasoning was very thoughtful. She explained that she would not want to bring one child into the family and have that kid feel lonely whenever the older 4 are spending time together or visiting their father. Kim painted a picture of her older children returning from an outing and sharing stories, while the youngest would be left out, feeling sad for not being included. That is why, in her mind, having 2 more would make sense, because the younger ones would always have each other for company. She even joked that twins would be her dream scenario. The idea of Kim Kardashian raising twins immediately captured the imagination of fans, because it would add a whole new dynamic to the already famous Kardashian family. Social media reactions have already begun swirling, with many speculating whether Kim is serious about this or just speaking in the moment. But those who have followed her closely know that she rarely speaks without thinking through her words, which makes her comments all the more intriguing. Another point of discussion that quickly surfaced was the fact that Kim's 4 children, North, St., Chicago, and Sam, were all with her ex-husband Kanye West. If she decides to have more children, it would likely be with a different partner. That scenario immediately drew comparisons between Kim and her mother Kris Jenner, who famously had children with more than one partner. Some fans even joke that Kim is slowly turning into Kris, not only in looks and business skills but also in the way she is building her family. The conversation also took on a slightly playful tone when the podcast hosts Aaron and Sarah Foster suggested that 2025 could be the year Kim meets the love of her life. They even went as far as to say that maybe this would be the year when she begins her next chapter of motherhood with someone new. The timing of that prediction feels especially interesting because Kim's love life has been a mystery in recent months. Since her split from Pete Davidson, she has not publicly confirmed any serious relationships, which leaves the public curious about who, if anyone, she is currently seeing. Kim has certainly been through a lot in her personal life over the past few years. Her divorce from Kanye West was heavily covered by the media, and the co-parenting arrangements with their 4 children have often been a topic of public interest. Kanye has also been making headlines for his relationship with Bianca Censori, and there were even rumors that he might want to have more children with her. In November, when these rumors were spreading, Kim posted a touching message about motherhood, saying that the hardest part of being a parent is raising someone you cannot live without, only for them to eventually learn to live without you. The post resonated deeply with many mothers around the world who understood the bittersweet truth of her words. That emotional side of Kim shows that she thinks deeply about parenting and the responsibilities that come with it. She knows firsthand that being a mom is not only about cute moments and photo-worthy memories, but also about preparing children for a world where they must eventually stand on their own. And yet, despite those challenges, she is still open to the idea of starting again with more kids, which shows how strong her love for motherhood truly is. Fans have mixed reactions to her statements. Some admire her for being so devoted to family life, while others question whether it would be wise for her to take on even more responsibilities, given everything already on her plate. Kim's schedule is known to be relentless. Between running Skims, preparing for new TV and film projects, studying law, and raising 4 kids, many wonder how she could possibly handle 2 more. But if history has shown anything, it is that Kim Kardashian thrives in situations where people doubt her abilities. Time and again, she has proven that she can manage what looks impossible. The idea of Kim having twins has also created a wave of speculation about whether she would consider surrogacy again. She has previously been open about her experiences with surrogates for some of her children due to health complications. Fans are already debating whether she would carry the children herself, use a surrogate, or even explore adoption. Whatever path she might choose, one thing is clear: the world will be watching closely. The Kardashian family as a whole has always been known for expanding, with each sibling adding to the legacy in their own way. Kourtney's recent joy with baby Rocky has reminded everyone of the family's strong tradition of celebrating new life. Kylie also has 2 young children, and Khloe has been raising her kids while maintaining her own busy career. Kim stepping back into the role of a mother to a newborn would not only continue this legacy but also give fans yet another chapter of her life to follow with fascination. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.